Hi guys, welcome to Jackie with a Q. How's everybody doing today? Again, thanks for tuning in to Jackie with a Q, where the Q stands for Queen, the Q stands for Questions, and the Q stands for Quality of Life. Now today, we're going to talk about the quality of life a little bit, right? So first up, we must never forget until it's gone that there is a pandemic. There is a virus that is killing people, right? So now I'm down here in North Carolina, and it was said yesterday that the governor wants to make it mandatory. Some other states too, but I don't remember. Wants to make it mandatory to wear masks. Now, I think so, right? Because people are just out here, endangering the lives of others, right? So you can't be selfish with this. Yeah, you can't breathe with the mask, but get you one that you can breathe with, right? Um, the mask is important. Gloves are important. You can't touch. The disease is spread through hand. You can't be touching everything. Everybody's touching everything. You go to the store, people just walking around willy-nilly like, oh my God, do y'all not know what's going on? And I know I've said this before, and I'm probably going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it because I want people to take this seriously, right? Please take it seriously. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This ain't fake news. This shit is real, right? Like I said before, I've had friends that have passed on. I have friends that have been sick and recovered. But it's not. This is for real. So I want people to start wearing their masks when you go out to the store. You know what I'm saying? How can it hurt if you wear your mask? It can't hurt anything. You invest in whatever you want to invest in all the time. We're going to have to invest in gloves and masks, guys. We just going to have to, right? Now, I don't know. I don't know how this thing started. If it's man-made, okay. It's some man-made shit. They went awry. We don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do. They started it, don't know what to do with it, right? But let's say it's not. Let's say this is a plague brought by God, right? You really gonna have to pay attention to do what he wants you to do, in order for this thing to be gone. You know what I'm saying? In order for God to remove this, people need to do what they need to do. You wanna know what that is? Sit the fuck down, right? Sit down. You know what I'm saying? You got a house, you got a roof over your head, sit down. Why can't people sit in their own house? You make your house comfortable so that you can sit in it. It's real simple, real basic, right? So let's say we got to sit in here 30, 60, 90. Let's say we got to sit in here a year. It's your house. You're not in prison. You're in your home with all your snacks, all your zoom zooms, all your wham whams, the people that you love. Sit the fuck down. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And when I go to the store and see people walking around, coming in the store without a mask, first of all, I want to punch them in the eye. Like, nigga, don't you see us some shit out here? Second of all, it just blows my mind that you just that carefree and careless with yourself. Like, what is your life worth to you? Mine is worth a lot to me. I love me and I love everybody in my circle. I love me, okay? I want to be here for a while, okay? I done did enough shit in my lifetime so that I shouldn't even be here, right? But I'm here. I'm blessed. So I want to be here. And if all I got to do is stay the fuck in the house and wear a mask when I do go out, that's what I'm going to do, okay? It's simple. It's simple, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple. Like, I don't understand, like, what's the rush to get to the beach with a whole bunch of other people? You don't know what's going on with them. Like, that shit sounds stupid to me. What's the rush to get to a bar? Like, it's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? They're giving out small business loans for business folks. I know the economy has to circulate money, but listen here. Ain't going to be no economy if everybody dead. Ain't going to be no economy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, like I said, I've been through enough stuff in my life that I self-imposed. The people say sit down, I'm sitting down, right? And you got to wear your mask. Let me show y'all something. I got a mask. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. I went even further because they told us last week, they sent the email, said, okay, guys, y'all got to come in to work. Now I'm terrified, right? I told y'all that before. So we got to get in training for something else, right? They trying to make us keep our job. I appreciate that. Because I talked to so many people who don't have jobs. I talked to a lady last week. She said she don't even know if she's going to have a house. the bank coming to get her house. I don't know if she know that the bank can't get your house right now, but I had to be professional and just talk about what we're talking about. But I'm thankful to have a job. So they said, come in. I geared up, right? Now, the last weekend I was in the store and I seen an elderly guy. He had on a different kind of mask. I said, oh, I wonder where he got that from. So I have been shopping from Amazon since I've been at home in April, right? Every day I got a package coming. So I went to Amazon and lo and behold, they had these shields. Boom, here we go. This shield, right? Put the shield on. It cover you up. See that? Cover you up. Cover you up. Boom. Right? Put the shield on. Put the shield on, stay safe. Put a mask on. Put a scarf on. Put something on for you. Because you got people that love you and people you love, right? You endangering other folks. You being all willy-nilly out here. This ain't willy-nilly time. You got to strap up and you got to strap up, right? Protect yourself and protect the people that love you. Most importantly, if you don't care, what about the people that love you? What about the people that you love, right? So, I'm aggravated with people. I'm really aggravated with people not wearing masks. Every time I see somebody without a mask, I want to really fight them, whoop them, with a belt. Don't you get the fuck back in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to wear the mask, y'all. Wear the gloves, too. And don't touch the pumps and doors, public places where everybody's touching. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Come on, right? Then you go home. And as a practice, now this is what I do. Everybody don't have to do this. What I do, especially if I've been somewhere for a minute, like to the store or something, that's the only place I'm going. But the days that I was working before we came home to work back in March, I would take my clothes off at the door and go immediately into the shower before I did anything. I took my clothes off at the door. That was ground zero. I put them in a bag, went to take a shower. Then we're going to proceed on what I'm doing in the house, right? We got to, in order for this to we can't just keep living normally. See, this is the shit that don't make sense. You're just going to keep living normally like ain't nothing going on, right? You can't keep living normally. We can't live normally like we used to. We have a new normal, as they say, and as harsh as that sounds, I hate that new normal term, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to live with caution until this thing goes away, right? Listen. Wear the mask, y'all. You can't be breathing your germs and particles all on another motherfucker. And you walk on home and be safe. You know what I'm saying? The next person might have a weakened immune system, anything, right? They germs don't mix with your germs. I don't know how this shit going. But what I'm saying is, wear the mask, guys. Wear the mask. You can get them online. You can get them somewhere. Find them. Just like you find everything else you want, find the mask. All right. Now, one more thing. I have a friend that works in the hospital, and he's the one that loads these dead bodies due to COVID. Okay, thing is real, and every day he telling me about the bodies. Yesterday he told me it was 17 of them, and they were all black. Right? This shit real, y'all. So I'm just asking once again, because the more we conform and do what we supposed to do, the sooner it'll go away. I mean, why not give it a try? Why just keep doing the same shit thinking it's okay? That's not okay, right? That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? And you've endangering I take it as a threat. I feel like you might as well pull a pistol on me if you come up on me without a mask and gloves. I think I take it personal, very personal, and I don't have a problem when I'm in the store saying no. Social distance, ma'am. Social distance. You know what I'm saying? I give them a look and they know to step back. Take a few steps back. It's okay. This is what we living at, right? Anyway, I'm going to get off of that for right now. I just need to say that because, like I said, I have a friend that works with these dead bodies, right? And he's telling me every day this shit real. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it. I believed it. But, we got to do better, guys. We got to do better. If you ever want to get out there and live your real life, look, I just came down here to Charlotte because I wanted to live better, be healthier. I ain't come for this shit. This ain't what I came for. So, we got to do better, guys. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how do these white folks think that they're going to start hanging us. We're not going back there. That ain't where we going, y'all. We moving forward. We're not going backwards, right? We got the police to worry about. You got COVID to worry about. Now we got crazy white folks. They think they want to start hanging people. So guess what, guys? We got to arm ourselves. We got to stay strapped up mentally, physically, whatever we need to do, right? Pay attention to your surroundings. Keep your head on a swivel, right? Don't go out at night if you don't have to, because black men are really a target. They've always been a target. I raised my sons to understand that they're a target at a very young age, right? And that's a shame that you have to teach your kids that you're a target, right? Who wants to grow up like that? But that's the reality of the situation. So, now they hanging us. First, they're going to kill us. The police, the people that's supposed to protect us and shield us from all danger, is the most dangerous animals around, right? And since they murdered George Floyd, I have seen so many videos of police brutality. Like, y'all, they don't even give a fuck. Like, shit, we're going to keep doing this shit. Now then, what I don't want to happen, like, we're in a civil war, right? What I don't want to happen is the people this can go bad on both sides, right? And in a minute, see, people are protesting, they breaking windows, little shit like that, right? In a minute, some other stuff gonna happen. I hope it don't, but that's just what I'm seeing. Like, somebody's at home right now escalating on both sides. Somebody's at home right now escalating, right? That's another reason why I'm staying in the house. I don't want to be around listen, I don't want to be around no shit, okay? If the streets didn't kill me, the COVID and these crazy motherfucking white folks ain't about to kill me, right? Not right now. I'm going to enjoy my life, whether it's in the house or outside the house. I'm going to enjoy my life, right? So, these white folks done went crazy, and now they hanging. Now, let me tell you something. Most of these folks is cowards, right? Police or the white folks, they're cowards, right? Black man is the strongest creature on earth. I don't give a damn who they is. They're the strongest, to me, in my eyes. Strongest creature on earth, right? They know that, like we know that, right? Okay, so now you so fearful of them. Like, I want to know, where do you get that from? Who has time to concentrate on that? Like, black folks ain't raised to hate white folks. We not raised like that. I don't know no black folks families that was raised talked about white folks. We gonna hate them. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know those. I don't know them, right? So and another thing about them people is they'll be right in your face at work, at the store, wherever, right? And at home having whole racist conversations, thoughts, and ideas, right? I don't trust them. I never have. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to be careful where we go. Like, we back down in 1956 down in Alabama somewhere, right? We got to be careful because they hanging. Now, I don't know how they hanging. I don't know who's walking around with nooses. All that shit is simple. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got nothing else to do. That brings you joy. I don't understand. So black men, black women too, but black men especially, pay attention to your surroundings. Like I said, keep your head on a swivel, right? It's very important to keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't look right, it ain't right. If it don't feel right, it ain't right, right? Don't put yourself in those situations. That's with the police, with these people, because they done gone crazy. Like, it was okay. It was okay for them to kill black men and women. Now that we have revolted, now they mad. Why are you mad? You've been doing this shit for years. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But you run across the wrong black folks. See, the wrong black folks ain't came out yet. They just sitting watching. They waiting on the word go. You know what I'm saying? The real ones, they just sitting around waiting. Because in a minute, like I said, just knowing human nature, somebody's at home escalating. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's at home escalating. I don't see this being a good thing if they don't stop. They got to stop. The world was, we should be loving on each other, right? Right now, I've always loved black folks. They're my peoples. I don't care how dysfunctional, how crazy, how whatever, right? I'm pro-black, always have been before all of this came out. For one, I'm a very dark girl, so I remember being, had a stigma on me as a child. They like light-skinned girls. They got all dudes. When you was little, the light-skinned kids got the favors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to being the dark, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm black and I'm proud. That's it, right? So, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just saying we have to be vigilant. We have to be steadfast on everything that we're doing now. We have to be careful. Everything needs to be strategic. Everything needs to be thought out. It's a good time to have your thinking caps on, guys. On all levels, for the COVID, for all this outward racism, because now they done went crazy. They done went crazy. Now I watched a movie the other day and I started out to watch it, but I wanted to see the happy outcome. Can't remember what it was called. They were some slaves and they had ran away. And they ran away and they made it to Pennsylvania, right? Now from down south somewhere. How many months did it take on foot to get to Pennsylvania, right? So that's what I'm saying. Black folks is the strongest folks on earth, right? We just got to tap into our inner strength and use our mind a little wisely. That's all, right? And so we can overcome these things. I know we tired of overcoming. We done overcame every damn thing, but that's what we got to do. We got to keep on, right? But we built for it. We built for it. So I'm just saying, guys, like be careful when you're out there. If you don't have to be out there at night, don't be out there at night. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. Just not right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just too dangerous, too deadly, too stupid. It's stupid people out in the world, right? It's really stupid people out in the world. And they hate for no reason. They don't even know you, right? So we fighting against each other. We're fighting them. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on. It's much easier right now to sit down somewhere in your house. This is a real spooky time. It's spooky. If you don't think there's spooky, something wrong with you. This is a spooky time on all levels, all around, right? So it's much easier to sit in your house, the safe house. I call my house a safe house, right? It's much easier to sit in a safe house and be safe. You know what I'm saying? Watching some TV, play some games, talk on the phone. I can make myself happy. I'm glad I can make my money from the house now, right? Because I can sit. I've been the one that can sit in my house. You know what I'm saying? I like to socialize. I'm a socializer, right? But there's two sides to me, and I like to be in the house. I like solitude and peace and quiet, right? So I'm fine with it. I can talk to my people on the phone. I can play games. I can look at TV. All kinds of stuff you can do, right? So, practice staying in the house on all levels. For the COVID, for these crazy white folks that's trying to kill us for no reason. I mean, it's just a spooky time, guys. And I want everybody to be safe and enjoy your life. See, the people, let me tell you something, what I know, what I believe. The police that's doing all of this, they were the guys when they was in school that got bullied on. Didn't nobody like. So now they got some power. They're going to exert it to the 10,000th degree, right? These so-called Klansmen or whatever they are that's running around hanging folks, they punks too. They punks. You know what I'm saying? Real men stand up, 10 toes down and say what and do what they're going to do, right? So I'm tired of this shit. We all tired of this shit. And I just want everybody to be careful and be safe. The key word today is safe. That's the key word, safe. Safe on all levels. Everybody just be safe, okay? I haven't uploaded any videos because it's a lot going on right now. I got to process all of this, right? It's a lot going on in my life personally. It's a lot going on, in the world. And so I have to process, right? And, but next week I'm going to start uploading videos as regular. I think I'm going to talk about, next week I'm going to talk about dating during the COVID, because this is a real thing as well. We got to, how do we make, for the people who have mates and spouses and all that, they in the house with their mate or their spouse. That's cool. All right, we in here together. Yeah. But what about the single folks? What about us, right? So, how do you move forward? What do you do, right? Do you just, do you stop talking, or what do you do, right? Do you be careful? Like, what do you do? So we're going to talk about that next week. Whatever going on in the world, Wednesday, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about our own realities. On Wednesdays is reality wind up. We're going to talk about our own reality, because we got a lot going on in the world today, okay? And Black lives definitely matter. Black lives definitely matter, right? Friday, we'll go back to Free Game Friday. I have some subscribers that had asked me some questions, and I'm going to answer those questions. I haven't forgotten, guys. Just that it's a lot going on in the world. The world going crazy. Is it tilted? What's going on? So anyway, Thanks for listening to me babble on today, guys. You know, I'm trying my best to have my happy place, right? You know, because I sit down and think too hard, I'll be depressed and crazy as shit. So I'm trying my best to be in my happy place, okay? So you guys stay safe and stay happy. Bye-bye.